Welcome back, everyone. NicknLex here. Thank you so much for joining me today to this new episode of Music with Nick. I have a new marathon on the horizon here, and this is by GREYBEARD. Thank you so much for sponsoring this video. I appreciate it. And let's get into it. What did GREYBEARD choose for this marathon? It's mostly well, I guess there is some progressive rock on here, and well, the problem is this, that sometimes I do remember the names, sometimes I don't. I certainly remember Gentle Giant, and this is I think one of the first albums you reacted to, so I'm quite excited about that. Let's look at the list for this progressive marathon. Let's see. So we got the first song is gonna be Poet and Peasant by Beggars Opera. This is from the album Act 1 from 1970. Then we originally had ELP Tank, but I've already done that, remember? So we switched it out for Pilgrims. I'm sorry, for Curved Air Young Mother from what it's called the second album. Doesn't say the year for some reason. But I think Eric sent me the details here. 71. All right, let's go back to his original email. Then we're gonna do Gentle Giant. The track is The Runaway in a Glass House. Is the album 1973. Let's see. Yes, that's the one. And I'm super excited about that one because, yeah, Gentle Giant, they're growing on me, you know, slowly but surely. The last reaction we did, Alex and I, was just very, very cool. And then to finish it off, we're gonna do from the band Greenslade, Pilgrims Progress. And this is from the album Bedside Manners Are Extra. That's kind of cool. The title 1973. 4 songs, that's all we got, but it is on the longer side. They're all in the 7-minute time frame, so we're gonna have some fun. So I'm ready to go. Marley, I guess, is also ready. Here he is. So all right, let's give it up for Marley here. Hey, what's up? Look at him. I mean that look. Look, he's so cute. Okay, so yeah, let's give it up for Beggars Opera, Poet and Peasant. Here we go from Act 1. Let's go. Of course, again, thank you so much, everybody, for being here, for liking the video. Remember this new thing now, when I say like, I'm just gonna say like a lot, because every time I say like, it's literally your phone is gonna light up. The like button lights up, so you like the video. So I guess it gives you like visual cues now. It's insane. Soon it's gonna be like subscribe, and the subscribe button is gonna light up. So who knows? Okay, here we go with Poet and Peasant. Give me just one quick second. All right, here we go. So just needed to make a phone call. Ready to go. Look, Marley's still with us, so we're gonna have some fun. And I wish I could just play the music in the room, but then the sound would be all like off, you know, and I wouldn't be able to hear it the way I hear it through the headphones. But I would just love him to listen to it too, you know. So, but well, I mean, he listens to so much music, and I'm sure he loves classical music, and he loves everything. He's a good dog. Okay, here we go with Poet and Peasant. Let's go. See how crazy this gets.
writing words of wisdom, working on a scheme. Can you see the peasant out of the land, using wheel and wagon, living by his hand? Can you see the poet making a rhyme, using pen and paper? He's got so much time. Can you see the peasant out of the land, using wheel and wagon, living by his hand?
So good.
In complete harmony, not knowing each other, only one is free. The poet has freedom, the peasant has none. He's tied to his work which he can't escape from. Weary and tired, he cares not for money, only for his pride. Can you see the poet, wealthy and glad?
I love it. I love it. I just had to like stop for a second. There's another marathon. I've only done one reaction to Beggars opera, which I'm looking at right now, and there's actually someone listening to it. It only has about 1,000 views, but there's someone listening to it right now. There's Focus on there, Secret Oyster, Premiata Forneria Marconi, Passport, and Beggars Opera, and I added some Holdsworth to it. And this was, I posted it about a year ago. It's called 70s European Prog. I love this. I love how and they're from Scotland. I love their like circus vibes. Like it sounds very artsy, you know, and then like that sounded almost like an episode out of, you know, what are they called? I always want to show those movies to Alexia, Life of Brian, and you know, The Meaning of Life, and I think Monty Python. But there's also some I think there's on the B side of No Pray for the Dying, Iron Maiden, there's some really cool outtakes where they were just like messing, you know, around with some music, and it's very comical. And Bruce Dickinson, you know, does some really funny takes. And I always, when I heard that, I was like, wow, what are they doing? Like the serious metal band, you know, they're like being all funny and stuff. And this is but I like it, you know, I like it now. I like that it's really like, it's all over the place, but it makes perfect sense if you're into prog music, you know. It's not weird at all, you know. I love the classical elements they're using here, like really like old stuff, but it works so well in the music, you know. Great bass, great like keyboards, but it doesn't sound like the typical other bands that use keyboards. I don't know, they just have their original sound. Really cool. Okay, let's keep going.
Are there two different people? Can't you understand?
So cool. These, like, I haven't really heard that a lot, like in Deep Purple maybe. That's why I said, hey, you know, that I think harmonic minor scale, but I love that they're both playing at the keyboard and the guitarist, and then he goes off on this improvisation, you know, and then they go back to it. Really cool. Like, it has like a little hint of Deep Purple, but I could be wrong, you know. I mean, it's from 1970, so Deep Purple, I don't really know when they wrote. It sounds a little bit like that bit from Child in Time, but I think this is before. So that's really, really cool. Okay, let's go. Jesus, wow, they're really. Excuse me. Ah, okay, no more. I don't know what this is. It's like a hard drive issue. No, they actually came out the same year. This and Deep Purple album that I was referring to, 1970. I was talking about Deep Purple. Deep Purple in rock. So it doesn't matter, you know. This was so good. Like the scales he was playing, like almost like a little bit circusy, you know. Like I think I said that before, but also even on the cover they look like they're from some kind of, like, you know, circus show or something. Like it's really good, really original. I love it. Okay, that was just a great you know, intro to this progressive marathon. Now Curved Air, like, let's see, because I don't want to, you know, say I've never heard this before. I don't know, like Curved, and this is how you guys can of course look up if I've, yeah, I've done. Okay, oh, okay, so Greybeard. Oh my god, this is like a second coming of this marathon, because I did Curved Air, but not this album. Then Gentle Giant, this album that we're gonna do, and then the last song, Greenslade. So this marathon, it's called 70s Progressive Rock Marathon, and Curved Air, Gentle Giant, Greenslade by Greybeard. So this is like the part 2 of this marathon. All right, cool. So yeah, I've only done Curved Air for Eric before. That's cool. I love it. Okay, cool. I should do this more often, like look up, you know, the actual stuff. So this is Young Mother by Curved Air. Here we go. Coffee. so good. It's this is amazing. I love also like Sonia Christina. I looked at her Wikipedia right now, and she's known because of Hair, and she was in Straubs for a little bit. Man, this prog is so good. It says here, Curved Air, an English progressive rock group formed in 1970 by musicians from mixed artistic backgrounds, including classical, folk, and electronic sounds. The result sound of the band is a mixture of progressive rock, folk rock, and fusion with classical elements. Wow. 8 albums, Curved Air. And then here, I love what it says here. One of the most dramatically accomplished of all the bands lumped into Britain's late 60s prog explosion. Fantastic, man. Really cool. Again, thanks so much, you know, Greybeard, because you basically are the only person who have, you know, requested this twice, you know. So this is good. I'm shocked that that it hasn't been requested more by other people or talked about, you know. So if you want to catch them, if you live in London, England, they're going to be playing on August 15th. All right. Just letting you know. All right. Let's keep going. The bass was so the bass literally reminded me of Rush. Oh, what is this, Alexia? Oh God, is she bringing home a new dog? That would be crazy. I'm sorry that I'm on my phone. Okay. All right. Gentle Giant is next. And even like Eric warned me a little bit. This is going to be a weird one, but hey, I mean, after these 2 songs, nothing is weird. I just don't or maybe it's going to like be like, I don't know. But for me, like I expect it to be, you know, I expect to be like, whoa, you know, like I want that to happen. Okay, here we go. Oh, shit. Okay, that scared me a little bit. I'm like, okay, volume down. Oh, like money. It sounds amazing, you know?
He is the
a prison cell, and freedom seems like freedom's hell. Hope stained with strange regret, his dreams are dreams for that he cannot
That's insane. I love those 16th notes, and so clear, and everything is so tasty. Like even that little like melody they got with that really cool like bass lick, it's just very freaking good. It's just very satisfactory. Like it's crazy. Obviously, a lot of people would listen to this and be like, "What?" You know, like what's going on? You know, but I love that. There's so much. Okay, let's throw this leg in here. You know, let's do this. Let's take it a little bit further. And because they're just so good at their instruments, you know, that they can just get away with mixing this all together and making a song out of it that's actually, you know, makes sense. You know, it's amazing. I love it. And I don't want to compare. It got a little, you know, it reminded me of Frank Zappa because of the, you know, Zappa uses, I think Ruth is her name to play these lines. But then again, like Gentle Giant fans are very protective of Gentle Giant, so I'm not going to compare them anymore to anybody else. But I mean, I do have to say they sound pretty much like their own thing, you know, like that's why people defend them, you know, because they do have their own sound and their own style. And they're, I guess, you know, as proggy as can be. Some bands are like, you know, progressive bands that are like typical, you know, known for being progressive. They have their certain limits, you know, and then there's bands who go out all the way. There's bands from 2000s that are just like so progressive. Like there's so much craziness going on that it's like, you know, it's a challenge to go through the whole album, you know, because it's so much information. Check out one album in specifically is what are they called again? Wait, no, it's not Spiral Architect. If you want to listen to something where you're gonna be like, if you think you're like, you know, a progressive rock fan and you can take it, try listen to Spiral Architect's full album. I mean, it's gonna be challenging, you know, because after a while you're gonna be like, wow, this has been going on for a long time now, you know, like all the craziness and stuff, you know. I love it, you know. I to this day, and I listen to a lot of crazy stuff, but to this day it's challenging, you know, to get through the entire album. I think it's just one album that they released. But yeah, check it out. I think you can. Let me see if you can look it up. It's on YouTube. I just want to give you the name of the album. Actually, I wanted to say thank you to oh, there's a song called Spiral Architect by Black Sabbath. No, but I mean the band. Okay, there's only 2 songs. Okay, so you're in luck. Just listen to those 2 songs, Spiral Architect, Fountainhead, and Purpose. Then you'll know what I mean. But you can listen to the entire thing on YouTube. It just reminds me of that right now. And Tony, thank you for sending that record. Let's go. Wow. Amazing. Okay, I'm happy I didn't like press pause. Awesome. So yeah, this was just so good. I like sometimes I'm speechless, you know. But yeah, Gentle Giant is definitely gonna go, like, we have to do like a full album or something. Like it's time, you know. And just crazy good, you know. Crazy good. Not, I mean, what they're playing all makes sense, you know. But it's so cool that how they put it all together. And I do like the singer, like, more and more. He's growing on me. It was a little bit difficult at the beginning, and I've read that in other people's comments, you know, that it kind of like struggled with the singer. I think I like him, you know. So, okay, just real quick about Spiral Architect. The album is called A Skeptic's Universe, and yeah, good luck getting through that. They're pretty much like a little bit like Fate's Warning, but on like steroids, you know. If this wasn't already like longer, I would, you know, I can just do one reaction video by myself. Maybe we could put Alexia in the video and she would be like, shut it off. No, I think now she would actually like it, because when we started dating, then she was like, what the hell? Like, what is this? What is with this music? Like, you know? And like when I would play Dream Theater or Spastic Gang, she was like, she was not really happy with it. And now that's all she listens to, you know, like progressive stuff. And that's such a cool turnaround, like, you know. And she also is with, it's just like, I guess, you know, she just figured it out, like music. And also with movies, like she wouldn't watch like sci-fi or fantasy. It's just like, I guess how how you get raised, you know, like. And now she's like all about that stuff. But I mean, still, like, we just watched Red Dragon, and she's like, man, that's the stuff that I like. That kind of movie. Like, she just loves a good, like, story, like drama, detective stuff, you know. Like Seven, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, just like, I don't know, like gritty stuff, you know. But who doesn't like a good story? I mean, I think Red Dragon was a great movie. And now we want to watch Silence of the Lambs. I think we've seen it, but so long ago. Okay, now Greenslade is next. Pilgrims Progress. And that also in the 7-minute length. But the cool thing, like the Runaway by Gentle Giant right now, it didn't feel like 7 minutes. It felt like 2 minutes because it was so full of good ideas. It was just pleasant to listen to, you know. I never felt like, oh God, okay, like they could stop now, you know. No, I would be like, if they would have gone on for another 5 minutes, I would have loved it, you know. That's it about progressive music, you know. It's just very interesting. And I'm literally, when I was hearing like the what is it called? Well, that instrument, I just can't, sometimes words just escape my head. I have it in, is it, well, it doesn't really matter. But I could literally see the guy like playing the notes, you know. And for me, music is very visual. Like, I just imagine it being like done on the instrument, like sometimes, you know. It's just fascinating how these musicians, you know. Okay. Let's go with Pilgrim's Progress. Okay, so this is like literally just a message for Greybeard. There we have the Konami sound, right? The Konami formula, you know. You know exactly what I'm talking about. If you don't, just send me a message, but that's the Konami formula right there. Insanity. I love it. Okay, it even seemed like they were playing like two like keyboard players at the, like, because of the scales. They were like, but they were obviously, yeah, like pasted over each other and stuff. I love it. Bedside Manners Are Extra is the second studio album by English progressive rock band Greenslade, by which is the name of the keyboardist, and released by Warner Brothers. And oh, Roger Dean, cool. He painted the I wouldn't have known that it was Roger Dean. Oh well, no, the logo looks like a little bit like, I don't want to say the Yes logo, but it has that font. It has that style. Really cool. No, but when we met Roger Dean and Alexia, like, got to kind of like introduce herself, you know, and that was kind of cool. But he was such a nice guy, and he gave, before we saw Yes, he gave like this whole introduction into his career. And oh my god, that toy behind me, that bear, looks like a little turd or something. Yeah, that Roger Dean, he was very, very sweet, and I love just what, like, the show he gave. It's almost like a little, almost like a 45-minute presentation of the stuff he had drawn, and all the stuff with Yes, and also stuff he had like, because he's an architect as well, you know, stuff he had built. Like, really, really cool guy. It was such a blast to meet him and then see Yes, you know. But I mean, he's the guy, he's the man, you know. So this was great. Thank you so much, Greybeard. Thank you so much. This was crazy good. I love this kind of music. That's the kind of music I could listen to all day, you know. And especially when it's played like this, you know, with real passion and such talented bands. Thank you so much for, you know, doing like a second part of this marathon. And I hope you enjoyed. I hope everybody else, let me know what you think. Like the video, you know, like it. I'm gonna say that from now on so much. And yeah, subscribe to the channel. Please do subscribe. You know, I have to kind of like, I have to start saying it more, because if I don't say it, then you don't. Honestly, there's videos that have been watched thousands of times and nobody has subscribed, because I guess we don't mention it. But please do so. It does help us out. It helps us to maintain the channel, you know, keep the channel going, all that good stuff. Because if you don't subscribe and if you don't like the video basically dies. A slow and agonizing death, and YouTube, they don't care, you know. They're not gonna recommend it to anybody else, and that's what we want. We want the music to get out, you know. So please do those things for us. So thanks so much. Thanks, Eric, for this amazing marathon, and I'll see you guys in the next one.